It is time now for better food. So are you craving something gourmet, but maybe just don't have the time or energy to spend all day in the kitchen?
Well, Chef Grace Vallo has the perfect recipe to satisfy those cravings without getting too fancy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So some people have just been too busy to celebrate Valentine's Day, and you wanted to give people a little recipe that would be nice if they want to cook something together, maybe they're sharing Saturday together.
Yes, so I'm gonna do a chicken with sun-dried tomato shallot cream.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be a nice like pink cream sauce.
Yeah,
and it's gourmet, but it's pretty easy to make. So it's perfect for this Valentine's Day weekend.
Now, how long will this take, because sometimes people are under a lot of time constraints, so how much time prepping and getting it together will this take?
It'll probably take about 30 minutes.
Oh, that's
so
nothing,
not too bad at all, especially for the weekend, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So I have 2 chicken breasts here that are actually already cooked, but basically all I did is a tablespoon of butter and a little drizzle of olive oil, and then you just flip the chicken 6 minutes aside. Ooh, and it crackled on you. Sorry about that.
So you did, you cooked the entire chicken in the pan, no oven, just about 6 minutes each side. Okay.
And you can also stick it in the oven to keep it warm while you're doing the sauce too, if that's
Those are beautiful chicken breasts. Mine would not come out like that in the pan.
Aren't they nice and brown?
How long does it take to cook a chicken breast? Because that's a concern, right? You always want to make sure your chicken is cooked.
It's about 6 minutes aside, and you want to turn it on high heat so you get that kind of like golden shimmer on the outside.
Okay.
And then for the sauce here, we're actually going to start out with the shallots at the end.
Shallots.
So it's about 2 to 3 shallots that I actually just minced. That's it. And you're going to stick it right in the pan.
Okay.
In the pan that you cooked the chicken in.
So it's already got the butter and some of the chicken.
If you would like. And then I'm going to take that champagne vinegar.
Okay.
And I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of that.
Okay. You've already measured it out, but this is some champagne vinegar.
So what's cool about that is it's very kind of light and crisp.
Okay. Do you find that at a regular store, or where do you?
You can find it at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
I've also found it at Stop and Shop too. But I mean, who doesn't like champagne, right?
Yeah.
It's a little
extra
extra something.
Smell, right?
Right?
Oh my gosh, this was good.
And then I have a heavy cream here.
Okay.
And the heavy cream is going to give the sauce just like this luxurious kind of velvety texture.
Looks good.
And I know heavy cream, it's not like the most healthy ingredient, but don't try to sub for like half and half or something like that because it actually will curdle if you use a lighter cream.
You need the heavy cream because of the vinegar.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and you've got the fat and the heavy cream, but then the vinegar, the acid will break that down so it doesn't feel like you're eating something so heavy.
Right, right, exactly. So then I have some sun-dried tomatoes here that I actually just sliced into little pieces.
Okay.
And it's about a big handful, I would say, of sun-dried tomatoes. And they're not in oil, they're just the dried tomatoes.
Okay. Just the dried ones.
And then I have some mustard here, some Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard.
And it's the grainy kind.
You want the grainy kind, okay, that's nice.
I like that the best because it actually gives it a little bit of a texture. So I'm gonna stick like a heaping tablespoon in there. There you go.
Nice.
And then I have some tomato paste and I have a cool little...
Yeah, you guys are both loving that. I guess Renee doesn't, I've never seen the tomato paste in the tube, but you say this is awesome.
And it's so concentrated, you don't need to use as much. You keep it in your fridge.
Well, the cans are a pain because if it only needs like 2 tablespoons, then you're left with like, what am I doing with this can?
Yes,
absolutely right.
So you can keep this in the fridge. So I'm using about 2 tablespoons of this tomato paste, and you can adjust based on how pink you want it to look.
Oh, look at
it. Because it's adding the color.
Pink,
and you found this at Whole Foods too. It's just their brand, double concentrated tomato paste.
And again, you can just keep it, in your fridge too.
It matches Katy Perry's ring, engagement ring, nice and pink.
Isn't it nice? It's so pretty. And then I have some thyme here, some fresh thyme that I'm just gonna add. If you also wanna use some oregano, you can also do that. But just a little pinch goes a long way.
Okay.
So your favorite herb, just add that right in. And then you can do some freshly cracked pepper. And that's about it. You want to let it reduce for a minute or 2. And then you can go ahead and actually just spoon it right on the chicken that's plated.
I feel like a gourmet chef right now, so okay. So
there you go.
This.
Oh, look at
and
that.
Just like,
that's perfect. And however much you want to put on there is, I mean, to me, the more the merrier. And then I have some fresh broccolini here that I just steamed and put some olive oil on. And broccolini is great. It's kind of a little bit more of a sturdy, robust flavor broccoli.
Okay.
And it gives like a nice little
So you just steamed it and then just drizzle it with olive oil. That's it.
Right. And nice and al dente and delicious.
Okay, well, let's give it a whirl. Oh my gosh.
Come on over here.
This looks so yummy.
Tell me what you think.
All right.
We have a nice little bubbling sauce now, too. I don't want to.
Oh, you know what? I'm jealous of the hot sauce.
Yeah, take that.
There you go, yeah.
Piece of the hot sauce here.
Go for it. I love the
delicious.
smell. Isn't it so, like, with the vinegar, it's kind of briny.
It's delicious.
Thank
so
you.
unique, and it's easy.
That's so good.
Right?
You know, I'm thinking this would be even okay for like a weeknight meal if you had done on Sunday where you cooked all your chicken breasts. You just make that sauce and put it over there.
Yeah, exactly.
They get a little like they need something the next day.
Exactly.
Oh, it's delicious. Yeah.
Nicely
and
done.
we don't have to be as good of a cook as Renee or Grace is to make this.
This is delicious.
For fun recipes and cooking tips, be sure to follow Grace on Instagram and Facebook. You can use the handle Tastefully Grace.
Yep, and she also has a website called tastefullygrace.com.